Hey everybody, um, back again in the shop on that. If you follow, you know. If you don't, 6 liter in the mark. Um, I haven't filmed a lot. I put in dual pot master cylinder there. Got rid of the, what do they call them? Canning jar of death. So yeah, I just kind of ran the new lines here, up and around. Yeah, cutting a leak, so yay for me. So now I got the CAD going here, computer aided, cardboard aided. So I got to cut 2 of these out and then burn them in there and there. And that's where my newest motor mount. I got these on Amazon. I don't know, I couldn't get builder bushings for this cheap to make them. And by the time I cut them all up, they don't look bad. So those are going to bolt onto the block. And then I got these arms. So what I got to do is I'll cut these down to length and angle onto the plates that I weld in here. And I'm going to weld in some 1/4 inch there. And then once the mounts are on, I'll probably build between the mounts down and under a cross member later. Yeah, so that is next. It's kind of cleaned up here. I'm going to get the grinder out, so I don't know how much the video. If you guys want to see, if you guys want to see how to flare a brake line, let me know. I think the battery's dying here, so yeah, a little video update. Hey, happy Saturday. We're here on the Merc. Okay, I made started a video, then the battery died, so I'm gonna start a video. I got frames cleaned up. I took the cardboard, I cut out some 1/4 inch plate. Got it in there. Yeah, so I'll have to make some sparks here. Crank up the old Lincoln. Another thing I did, I put my aftermarket motor mount on. You can see it's fairly close. Might be alright. And then I went to put this side on to get ready. I got to do trans mount on the back there too. Anyway, when I put this side on, it was actually hitting the flange. There was like an 1/8 inch. Wouldn't even got the nut in there for the motor mount. So I ground off all the powder coat, and yeah, so they were like there in the middle, I guess. What I'm gonna do is offset it. It won't matter. It'll just be further forward on the frame. So we'll do that. Then I'll weld those in. And then I can lift this back in and start lining everything up with the rad and everything, and then measure twice. Cut, re-weld, cut, weld, weld, cut. Maybe it'll be in there today. Maybe. Alright. Wish me luck. I'll come back with some updates. Progression, I guess. How's it go? Okay. Hey, if the welds look good, I'll show them. Alright. Hey. Here we are back again. So there's the mount. Everything right now, these aren't long enough, obviously. 2 1/4 inch from there to the frame, 2 1/4 inch on that side, so the motor's centered in the truck. I measured the tail shaft, it's centered, like it's centered up there. The original motor was offset. I'm not into that. So, centered in there. The fan clears. So, yeah, like all stock stuff's gonna hook up. The exhaust is gonna clear nice there. Like that's where it's gonna live. So I gotta cut up some mounts here. Added some 1/4 inch plate, and this will be good. Hey guys, we're back here on nothing in there again. I got it over here now. So I had the motor in. I got the mounts tacked in. Everything's got big healthy tackings on them there. So I'm gonna weld them in, and then do I put the motor back in, go the cross member, then carry on, or do I work on the fan shroud and everything, get the inner fenders done? So much to do, but I think I'll weld this up, probably put the motor back in. Started looking around here for what I have for material to build a cross member, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay, so hot 5-10 minutes later there, I got the motor mounts welded back up. I had to move that one over. It's pretty hot right now. I had to offset it for the passenger side. It's just under an inch. That's why they're kind of offset. Okay, everything's goobered in there. As good as it's gonna get for me. Well, I got these bolts tight to keep my 3-inch spacing there. So I loosen these. I might weld them in, but I want to come down here maybe with a back up in there. I could probably go behind it. I don't know. I'll have to wait till the motor's back in to figure that part out. But I'd like to put a little more beef in there, maybe. I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think? So yeah, camera off. I'll put the motor back in again, and then we'll get on to other stuff. All right, 10 minutes of jacking later, we're like back in. Gonna be hanging there for good. Let's see if I can angle this like one. Might be bad. And you're slipping into place. Oh, you stop. I gotta check this side. One man gang here. Oh. Oh man. Right there. Right there, he said. Got a little pinch fire. This one-handed stuff is, makes it interesting. In there? Maybe? How are we looking? Down. How are we looking? Pretty close. We're gonna give her a little push down my elbow. Oh, look at that. Bolt fell right home. Almost. There, bolts in the hole. This one it down a little bit, please. Okay, a little wiggle. Oh. Now I imagine I'm going to jack back up because she's on a bit of an angle. So, just like that, the motor is in. Engine, I guess, some people. Yeah, so, like I said, if I take a couple of these bad boys here, maybe weld them in. Oh, I cut them nice. Put them in their square. Give it a little strength, straight up and down, or straight in there. Now, across the top, maybe in the middle, like a, yeah, something like that. Give her some beef for when the wheels are in the air. Yeah, pretty happy. So yeah, that wasn't bad. Those universal motor mounts that I had to cut up and change were $85 on old Amazon. And like I said before, what happened, these weren't long enough that came with them to go to the frame. I could have done other things and used these because it was exactly, well, it was 2 and 1/16 inch out from this plate. So I could have put a box in there. I thought this would look better. Now I can incorporate, like I said, a cross member under the engine. Or is the engine the cross member? I don't know. First glance exhaust is going to work okay with the Lockhugger headers. So yeah, there we go. I'll get on to what I want to do next, and we'll be back later. Bye.